Welcome back to High Stakes, where we help you elevate your betting strategy. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay updated with our daily content. Looking for exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join us on Patreon. Links are available in the comments section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. Alright, buckle up because this game between UC Davis and Cal Poly is set to be the clash of basketball titans, or something like that. Let's dive into the glorious world of props for this barn burner of a matchup. 1. Total points. Over 154.5. Oh, yeah, let's hammer that over because what do we have here? Two teams with defenses that resemble a revolving door. Cal Poly's defense is ranked 295th in efficiency. Translation: they couldn't stop a stiff breeze. On the flip side, UC Davis isn't exactly lighting it up offensively, but Cal Poly's old defense might give the Aggies their best scoring night of the season. In tempo, Cal Poly is literally the fastest team in the nation, and UC Davis clocks in at 49th. If you enjoy nonstop running and more possessions than either team knows what to do with, this game is your jam. Points will fly, even if most come from turnovers, missed assignments, and blind luck. 2. Player prop. Ty Johnson, UC Davis, over on points. Ty Johnson should legally be allowed to start a petition to play against Cal Poly every game. This guy dropped 31 points in his last outing and led his team in assists and steals. He's basically the Aggies' one-man band, scoring, facilitating, probably running the water bottles too. With Cal Poly's Swiss cheese defense, he could walk into the paint, set up a picnic, and still score 20+. If UC Davis has any hope of keeping this game respectable, Johnson will be the guy to do it. Expect another big night. 3. First half total, over. Look, this game is going to be played at warp speed from the jump. Both teams are like toddlers hyped up on sugar when it comes to pace. Cal Poly's 74.8 possessions per 40 minutes means we'll likely see them attempt to set scoring records in the first half, for better or worse. UC Davis will try to keep up, and while they might need a map to find the basket at times, seriously, 342nd in field goal percentage, they'll still stumble into points. Bet the first half over, because they'll hit 75 combined by halftime, probably on pure chaos alone. 4. Cal Poly moneyline. Here's where we really get bold. Yes, Cal Poly is a flawless 0-6 in conference play, but let's give them a break. They're due, right? With UC Davis's offense operating like a car stuck in second gear, 343rd in offensive efficiency, the Mustangs could basically back their way into a win. Oh, and let's not forget, this is a home game for Cal Poly. The gym might be half empty, but that's still enough to make UC Davis nervous. The Aggies' road struggles combined with Cal Poly's desperation to get their first conference W makes this a why not moneyline pick. The bottom line, this game might not make highlight reels, but it's packed with opportunity. Whether it's points piling up because neither defense feels like showing up or Ty Johnson playing hero ball, there's plenty to bet on. Cal Poly finally has a shot to win a game in conference, and we'll watch every beautiful turnover-filled minute. Bet smart, or just bet sarcastically. Either way, this one's going to be entertaining for all the wrong reasons. Here are the best team, total and game prop picks for the Gonzaga versus Oregon State game based solely on the provided information, served with a sprinkle of sarcastic flair for good measure. 1. Total points, over 151.5. Oh, absolutely, this game screams points. Gonzaga, the team that apparently eats, sleeps, and breathes buckets, averages 87.8 points per game and can't stop anyone from hitting 80+ points lately. Oregon State, meanwhile, seems to have adopted a why not let the opponent score 82 philosophy in their recent games. The over is basically begging to be hit, so why not oblige? 2. Spread, Oregon State plus 9.5. Gonzaga's track record of covering the spread is so bad it should come with a warning label. They've covered one of their last 10 games, a stat so atrocious it might qualify as a cry for help. Oregon State, on the other hand, is riding a 13-4 ATS record, including 3 straight covers. This isn't about trusting the Beavers. It's about expecting Gonzaga to continue being Gonzaga in the most disappointing way possible, ATS. 3. Player prop, Graham Ike over on points. If Gonzaga is going to win, someone has to carry the load, and that someone is Graham Ike, the Bulldogs' 16.6 PPG leader. With Oregon State's defense allowing 80+ points to teams like Loyola Marymount and Santa Clara, Ike should feast. Expect him to pad those stats in a game where everyone gets a turn scoring. 4. Player prop, Michael Ratai, Oregon State, over on points and rebounds. Ratai is basically the Beavers' entire game plan, averaging 16.6 points and 8.5 rebounds per game. Given Gonzaga's shaky defense and high-paced play style, Ratai should have ample opportunities to dominate on both ends of the floor. He might even throw in a couple of highlight plays to keep things close. 5. First half total, over. Both teams are offensive juggernauts compared to their defenses, and there's no way they waste time warming up. The pace will be frantic from the start, so expect plenty of first half scoring to push the over early. Summary: this game boils down to two things: Gonzaga scoring in bulk and Oregon State covering, because the Bulldogs can't seem to close out games convincingly. Take the over 151.5, Oregon State plus 9.5, and load up on player props for Graham Ike and Michael Ratai. Sit back and enjoy the points bonanza because defense is clearly optional here. Here are the best team picks, total picks, and game prop picks for the Cal State Northridge versus Hawaii matchup based solely on the information provided. 1. Spread: Hawaii -3. Hawaii is 9-3 at home and enters with momentum after 3 straight wins, including a season-high 95 points against a Division I opponent. While they've had defensive lapses, their overall home dominance and confidence give them the edge to cover this modest spread against a CSUN team that just blew a 15-point halftime lead and is struggling ATS. 2. Total points: under 147.5. Hawaii's home games have been slower paced, with the Rainbow Warriors averaging just 64.2 PPG over their last 4 at home. Their defense will likely dictate the pace, especially as they rank 273rd in possessions per game. Despite CSUN's high scoring and tempo, Hawaii's ability to slow things down at home makes the under a safer pick, especially given its success in 3 of Hawaii's last 4 home games. 3. Player prop: Jidus Namaiksa over on points. Namaiksa has been a consistent scoring threat, averaging 14.6 PPG and putting up 19-plus points in 3 of his last 5 games. With Hawaii's offense leaning on him, expect him to thrive against a CSUN defense that gave up 41.7% from 3 and couldn't hold on to a 15-point lead against Bakersfield. 4. Player prop: Mahmoud Fofana over on points. Fofana has been on a hot streak, scoring 25 and 26 points in his last 2 games. Even with Hawaii's defensive prowess, Fofana's current form makes him a strong candidate to surpass a season average of 8.5 PPG and deliver another high-scoring performance. 5. First half: Hawaii -1.5. Hawaii's home strength and CSUN's recent tendency to collapse, as seen in their last game, suggest the Rainbow Warriors could take an early lead. Back Hawaii to cover a small first-half spread while dictating the game's tempo. And that's a wrap on today's video, folks. I'm sure you're absolutely on the edge of your seat, eagerly awaiting the next thrilling installment of this channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because clearly you don't want to miss any of our daily videos. I mean, who could live without them? And while you're at it, smash that notification bell, so you can be the first to know when we drop more gems like this. Oh, and if you're looking for some premium picks, because, let's be honest, who isn't? Join our Patreon. It's where the real magic happens. Premium picks, insider info, and possibly even some mildly entertaining banter. So, hit that link, and we'll see you on the inside. Until next time, enjoy the game, make those bets, and remember, you're welcome.